Well, Paul Felder wants his teammate Sean Brady's nickname to be Brickhouse, and I'm not sure there's a more appropriate moniker for this guy than that. Have you ever seen a fighter respond better to a loss than Sean Brady did against Kelvin Gastelum after he was humbled by Bilal remembered the name Muhammad? This man's wrestling and grappling and sheer physical strength is as scary a proposition, I would think, for any future welterweight contender. And now with momentum reacquired, we'll see if Sean Brady can take that requisite next step. All right, so this #1 welterweight contender has found his way back to a title fight. A lot of people didn't think he would get there, and he's made a career of proving doubters wrong.
You know, he carries a chip on his shoulder. You tell this man that he can't do something.
Right.
He will make it a point to get that done. He said from the moment he walked out the octagon last time and didn't win the belt, that I will be back. Many smirked at him. Many laughed. But his inner circle believed that it was only a matter of time before their guy got another chance, and when he got here, he would get the job done.
Now, some would argue he wasn't ready the first time around. I think that's probably a little bit too simplistic, but there's no denying. He has rounded out his game, he has evolved, he's maximized the developmental time, and a lot of people believe we will have a new champion by night's end. And now our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Welterweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Sean Brady! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Randy Rude Boy Brown!
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, ready to go with live action here from Etihad Arena in Abu Dhabi. This has become a destination for fighters across the UFC and an opportunity for several of our best to showcase their skills here tonight.
It's just every... Oh! His nose is all crooked. It's all beat up. It's bleeding. He got hurt bad. That nose looks broken. That was a nice transition. That was right off the strike into the takedown, and it looked effortless. It did not look like he had to work hard to finish his takedown at all.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Gotta watch his neck.
Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, he's looking for the finish now. Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. Yes, smart adjustment. Yep. Right in the side control. Yep.
2 minutes have expired off the first round clock.
Big ground and pounds.
All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise there.
I loved it. I loved all the grappling that was on display there. But fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
Oh, man, that cut is getting worse by the minute. Looking ghastly at this point.
Oh, watch guillotine here. Oh, nice.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. Nice straight there by Sean Brady.
He lands a nasty high kick up top.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Under a minute to go. Nice job offensively as the strike lands clean. All right, so the blood continues to be a major factor in this fight. And I think at some point the referee is going to intervene here, DC.
He hasn't been able to change anything, right? So we have no indication that he's going to be able to stay in this fight. The cut was open very early. Now we're at a point where it's going to be stopped due to all the blood and how limited he is in trying to stay in this fight.
Always be closing. Busy in the clinch here. The punch is good. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face.
Pretty bad, and it's only going to get worse. You have to be smart with your exchange.
Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, let's get to round two. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it was.
Oh! All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see this fighter absorb any further damage here tonight.
It's okay if his corner or the ringside position calls a stop to this thing. He has been battered, he has been beaten, and the result is not going to change.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Fighters separate from the clinch.
He's giving you the low kick to the lead leg. Take it.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Brady's left calf now starting to show signs of bruising, so the calf kicks have started to have an effect.
Keep moving. Protect your face.
Counters with that inside leg kick. 3 minutes to go.
Hey, set him up.
Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He certainly has that part of his game going tonight.
He's a fantastic kickboxer, but tonight is the kicks that's leading the dance.
All right, working inside the closed guard now.
Stay tight, stay tight.
Brady's in half guard. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Brickhouse Brady.
Nice.
Oh, man, another strike gets through. You can only describe his condition as critical now. 90 seconds to go in round 2.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though. Oh.
2-on-1.
Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively.
60 seconds, let's go. 60 seconds.
Oh, big elbow. Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Brickhouse Brady's right back to the full mount here. Final seconds of the round. Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. 2 rounds in the books. All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here.
Wants to stop this fight, but you're not going to let him.
All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight.
Clean punch.
Oh, counters with a nicely timed uppercut. Brady gets hit by that leg kick. Establishing the jab. Oh, looked like he was trying to set up the head kick, but he misses on that attempt. Big knee lands there. Honing in on those counters.
Oh, big elbow.
All right, well, he's had his striking on point tonight, and as evidence, some swelling now on his opponent.
Yeah, light swelling right now. But if he doesn't address it immediately, it'll turn to something much worse.
He's cut. Give the elbow.
Connects now with the 1-2. Nice. Nicely done. Just touching him with the jab.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Well, new round, same narrative. He continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous frame. Single collar tie now.
You make him move.
Obvious redness on the right side of his body. Could be the beginning of the end here.
He's going guillotine.
Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Gets side mount. And oh, he got out. Working out of the half guard here.
Massive shot from the top.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination there.
Very accurate, a lot of activity, and the hands look phenomenal tonight.
Brady's nose is absolutely mangled at this stage of the fight. I'm no doctor, but I feel pretty convicted in saying that thing is definitely broken, and we might get a ringside physician or a referee to stop this fight here soon. Unable to connect with the right.
Heavy body kick lands.
Well, some fighters, when they get cracked in the mouth, they respond well. He got stunned earlier in the round and hasn't really recovered or gotten back into things.
People react differently, right? Some people just get back going. He's having a hard time building his way back into this fight.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Get back out here.
All right, well, that's the end of the round, and we will go right into the corner of the fighter with that brutal cut on his nose. Really, really bad here. You got to think they're going to, at the very least, call the doctor in, and if that cut gets any worse than it is now, they will have no choice but to stop this fight. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is, when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
Brady's got a bruise appearing on that left side now. Got to think that bodily investment is going to pay dividends later in the fight.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine. That guillotine is very tight.
Oh, countering, it looks like with a Von Flue choke, or maybe we should call it the OSP now, but trying to get out of the guillotine by submitting his opponent. Incredible.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Brady's looking for that arm triangle now.
He's got the sub locked in. It looks like the arm triangle's getting very close. Now he's got to get off to the side, drop his chest to the mat, and get the finish. He's got the choke in.
Out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent, then back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast stage.
I absolutely did, John. You know I love popcorn.
Brady's tough as it gets, but how about the size of that bruise starting to form on his right side?
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. Yep, that guillotine's deep.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Another submission attempt here, and this is a good one. That Darce choke is tight.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Final seconds here. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and his nose is severely cut up right now. This fight could end at any moment. All right, so that's the end of the round. That cut on the nose, manageable earlier, not so much right now. Really, really bad. The blood flow continuing to become a factor, and you got to think at some point, if it gets any worse, they will have no choice but to stop this fight. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so... Oh! Great punch.
Brady going with the kick to the body. He's an outstanding kicker, but that attempt missed.
Put him up.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunted. Oh, you hurt him again, bro. Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Brady going for the takedown, but unable to land.
Oh, he kicked him in the head. Oh, nice.
Brick house. Brady swelling now around the jaw area, so we'll keep an eye on that as this fight continues. Big left hook coming. It's blocked. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Brady gets touched by that kick to the body.
He's got to find a way to finish this fight. Beautiful job staying at range and dictating the fight, landing punches like that.
Brady gets the double leg takedown now. showing off that leg dexterity and flexibility rubber guard now.
I mean, it's unbelievable to watch these guys who are able to bring the legs all the way up around the shoulders and just control you. Because to me personally, and
and he locks up a triangle now. You set off the top. His go-to submission looks pretty tight to me.
Oh, and if he's got you in there. Oh, no, he's posturing. Undertaker has arrived in the UFC. Oh, my goodness, a powerbomb.
So just when it looked like he might get submitted, he slams his opponent down with authority as the tide turns here. Brady's trying for a submission here. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
All right, feet on the hips here. All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor, champ.
The swelling started to become a factor. This guy is so good at recognizing a weakness in his opponent. He got him hurt, he got him swollen a little bit, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Sean Brady.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Stop.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 50-45, and 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Sean Brady!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, stand and cheer. We have a new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world.